Hey guys, so today we're just going to talk about some random grocery shopping tips. This is, like random questions I ask myself before I head out for the grocery store, how I go about my grocery shopping list creation, and how I go to the store, and just random stuff about grocery shopping. So if you're interested, keep on watching. I've just gotten a couple of requests about this kind of stuff, so I thought I would throw it out there for you guys. Okay, so first question, are we making something new this week? I have a big list of the 30 or so different dinners that we eat on a regular basis, and so I know generally what kind of supplies we need around in order to make those basic meals that we always make. But if there's something weird and different that I've never tried before that we're going to try doing and I need a special ingredient for, that's the first thing I need to know. If we're gonna try something new this week, I need to know what the special ingredient is and where to get it and how to get it and to put it on the list. So next I go through and inventory everything that we have, kind of mentally. I usually have my husband help me with this. I will just sit down with the list at the counter and I'm like, babe, check on this, babe, check on this. So things like keeping extra milks downstairs in the refrigerator, keeping extra loaves of bread in the freezer, we always have a pasta sauce or some tomato sauce, random stuff like that, just inventorying if there's any random thing that we usually have that isn't there. We do keep backups of a lot of stuff, like I said, tomato sauce, pasta sauce, beans and pasta and all these little basic things. We do keep a lot of backups of things, or even my husband loves chocolate syrup. We always have a backup of that, or peanut butter. The boys need a backup of that. We are not the kind of people who go to the grocery store only for the things we need that week. We like to have essentially enough supplies laying around to make anything we want to make. So we know exactly what kind of meals we typically make, what ingredients go with those, and we like to always keep those ingredients on hand as long as they are, non-perishable type items. Then there are also different items that I like to get that I can only get at certain stores around here, like my vegan mayonnaise isn't at Walmart or Aldi. I have to go to Dierberg's for that. Or even tempeh, which I love, is only at Fresh Time. So there are some items, if it's at a store where I don't go as often, I always get backups of them. The Alexa shopping list is amazing. We have an Alexa in our kitchen on top of the fridge, and when I'm making something, I'm making some cookies and I'm using the last bit of the brown sugar, I say, hey Alexa, add some brown sugar, and she'll add it to the shopping list and I can access it on my phone, and it's super easy. Everybody can add to it. My husband, if he comes across something he needs, he can just add it to Alexa, and everyone has access to it on their phone. Makes shopping super duper easy. So simple. I love it. It's a simple little thing, but it is really nice. I like to write my grocery shopping lists in categories in the order of the store. It's super easy to do that for Aldi's because our Aldi's around here are pretty small and I just know, what comes first and next and everything. Walmarts are a little more difficult because I have two Walmarts kind of near me and they're both laid out slightly different than each other, so it could get a little dumb if I try to write it for this store, but I actually end up going to this store or whatever. So yeah, that's super essential, especially when I'm going out with the boys. I want to get in and out as quick as possible when I have the two toddlers with me, so I need everything to be this is down this aisle, this is down this aisle. It's not that specific, but just produce all together and dairy stuff is all together. Essentially, almost how the aisles go. Some aisles are closer to dairy versus produce, so they kind of go together. And then I put the non-foods category at the very end of my list of stuff, so it's just its own little thing, random little, Justin needs socks, or the boys need toothpaste, or whatever. It just goes in its own little section at the end of everything. I also have a master foods checklist, a list of everything we use in all of our basic meal ingredients and stuff. And so I can take a glance at that list and be oh, buffalo sauce, I gotta make sure I have that. Or I just have this big list that I've printed out that has all of the basic things that we ever really buy, and I can just go through and look at it, realize we don't have it, and that's part of my husband checking on things that we have already in inventory and then just adding it to the list. And I can't get everything at one store. We typically go to Aldi and Walmart. Those are our basic stores. And then we have Dierberg's around here and Fresh Time. And those are the places that I go to get any specialty. Usually my specialty stuff, vegan cheeses, stuff that me as a vegan, I don't get it Walmart and Aldi. And I live here in rural Missouri, so that's what it's like out here. So I do really enjoy using Walmart pickup, and I know it's bad. The one thing that I don't like about it is that we do not have a program for not using the stupid plastic Walmart bags. You know, like I wish that they would just put the stuff in the little baskets that they bring out to you. Like I don't understand why we need all of these plastic bags. That's the only thing that really bugs me about it. But otherwise, I love Walmart pickup. It is so simple for me not having to unload the boys, especially out in the winter, you know, like bundling them all up and unbundling them to put them back in the car. I mean, like, it's just so simple and easy to go to Walmart. I love Walmart pickup. The one sucky thing about it though is that you do have to do it like the day before. So if I like wake up first thing in the morning and the first available time is like 4 or 5 o'clock, I'm not gonna go to Walmart that day because my husband's getting home at 4 or 5 o'clock and I don't wanna be out of the house getting groceries when I should be home making dinner. Like that would just be silly. So you do have to like think like a day ahead. Oh, another thing that I really like about Walmart pickup is the search part. You just get on your phone and you can search for things. You don't have to, you know, go wandering through Walmart looking for this specialty item that you have no idea what aisle it's in. You just get on your phone, search the item, find it. It's amazing. It's especially cool for like vegan stuff. I can just type in like vegan. And, like all these fun things show up. And you do have to be careful though, because there's several things that when you type in vegan, they come up and they are definitely not vegan and you need to check the ingredients, but it is fun otherwise for the majority of things. I also think it kind of saves us a little bit of money because you're not like walking around and just see like, oh, cookies and chips and like all this junk food. So you're not buying like all that other random stuff you don't really need. And I do always like to go to Aldi first because there could be items at Aldi that might be out of stock and then I'll have to pick them up from Walmart, or the other way around. Like if I make my Walmart pickup like online and then it'll send me an email right when it's ready and it'll say, oh, this was out of stock and this was out of stock. So then I can go to Aldi and be like, oh, maybe they'll have this item or a similar item that I can get from Aldi instead of Walmart. Aldi is just so affordable and so quick and easy. It's just, and even one of our local Aldis has like the double cart seats, so I can put both of the boys in there and they're not taking up like valuable cart space for the groceries. That's super nice. Aldi is just the best. I wish I could get everything at Aldi, but our Aldis around here are very like hit or miss. Like sometimes they have tofu, sometimes they don't have tofu. Sometimes they have soy milk, sometimes they only have almond milk. Like just random little things that are like not helpful. So you do have to kind of be on your toes at Aldi. You can't always get everything that's on the Aldi list. That's another reason why I like to go to Aldi first. If there's like something that happens to not be there, then I can get it at Walmart because Walmart pretty much has everything. So I typically like to do one store per day. I don't like to go out and like go to Aldi and then go to Walmart with the boys all the time, unless I can get the grandmas to watch the boys, and then sometimes they will. My mother-in-law and my mother both live super close and they're really great about watching the boys. Sometimes I can just go drop the boys off for a couple hours, go to the store and come back home and unload everything and then they go get them again, which is super duper nice. But on days that I have both the boys, I typically don't like to go to both stores, go into both stores. If I'm going out with the boys, I will do the Walmart pickup, so at least I don't have to go into Walmart. So if I just drive to Aldi, unload everyone, go through Aldi, pack everyone back up, and then go to Walmart and then not have to unpack anybody, that's like so much easier. But like I said, the thing that bugs me about the Walmart pickup is just the plastic bags, man. And I leave comments every single time. Every time you like complete your Walmart pickup, I always leave a comment saying something about reusable Walmart bag program or anything, like not being able to use plastic bags or anything at all that's like a little bit more sustainable. Like all this food I'm already buying has a ton of plastic and useless packaging on it anyway. Why add to it by putting my giant bag of frozen broccoli inside of a giant Walmart plastic bag? It's just stupid. So anyway, that is my little random grocery shopping video. I hope you guys enjoyed or found something at least a little bit helpful in here. Let me know any of your grocery shopping tips down below and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.